If you've been following the case, you know that just a few days ago, Andrew Tate, his brother Tristan, alongside a Romanian woman, have been arrested for a period of 30 days. This decision to keep them under arrest for 30 days was ruled by the judge and was actually proposed by the prosecutor as a security measure in order to make sure that Tate brothers, A, they don't flee the country, and B, they don't get in contact with witnesses or other parts involved in the case so they can influence their statements. Now, of course, that decision has already been appealed by Tate's lawyers, and we are expecting the judge to rule on it by the end of this week. But let's talk a little bit about the new security measures that have been established today. So today, on 3rd of January, the prosecutor has ordered and put under seizure a total number of 11 cars that Tate brothers had in Romania, plus the villa that they have in Bucharest. Now, here are some things you need to know about this seizure. The seizure is just a security measure that the prosecutor has ordered and is actually a common practice in the legal system in Romania, especially when you are facing charges for crimes that could lead to monetary gains for the suspects. One of the obligations that the prosecutor has is to identify the assets and put a value on them. Now, in this case, the assets have been valued to around $5 million. Now, what you need to know is that when your cars are put under seizure, the police comes and picks them up and they are moved into their parking lot, and they are going to keep them until the investigation or the trial finishes. Now, there are two outcomes that can happen. Number one, if the Tate brothers are found guilty and the prosecutor manages to prove that those assets were bought using money generated from the crimes, now they will take those cars and sell them on auction later on. And the second, if the Tate brothers are found innocent, then they can take their cars back. That being said, no one will get to drive those cars until the investigation or the trial ends. Now, the same rules apply to the villa. The only difference is that since the villa is a real estate asset, it can be moved to the police station. However, they are going to place it under seal. Now, I've actually posted about this a few hours ago, both on my Instagram and on my Twitter page. So if you want to get access to quick updates, make sure you follow me over there. You can find my social links on the description box below. And as promised, I'm going to give you the full list now with the 11 cars that have been put under seizure by the prosecutor today. So we have the Bugatti Chiron, we have the BMW M5 competition, we have the Ferrari 458 Italia, we have the Ferrari 812 Superfast, we have the McLaren 765 LT, we have a Porsche GT, we have the Lamborghini Huracan Evo Spider, we have the Mercedes Maybach V-Class, we have the Mercedes B63 Brabus, which is actually the S63 Coupe, we have the Rolls-Royce Wraith, and lastly we have the Aston Martin DBS. Again, all the assets have been valued at around $5 million, but if you ask me, only the Bugatti alone is worth at least $5 million.